already, and let's kind of do it again, because I'm sure people are tuning in now that weren't, and who are your favourites for this game and why?
Alternate, because they're playing so well. They got second in the European finals. They started today with a big win, 25-5 this morning over IEM. Really positive start from them. Can't see them being stopped by a WeMadeFox side, who we saw earlier this morning against Fnatic, and they weren't as impressive as I thought they would be.
Yeah, certainly not. We were expecting maybe a close game, even maybe a WeMadeFox victory from that one. But Fnatic were just too strong for them. I think Alternate may prove to be the same, if I'm honest. I mean, we saw them through the continental finals of Europe. They were the surprise package. They started off day one beating SK, which was kind of the signal for the rest of the event. And they've started off today very well as well.
Yeah, they really have. And as I said in the interview with the team manager, they're no longer just surprised by the fact they're playing well. There's now an element of anticipation that actually they're really good. And I think everyone has to stand up and take note of that fact.
Yep, so let's give you a few more results from the group stage. If I just load it up, 1 second. There we go. So, actually, that's continental finals. Let's have a look at the global finals, because the rest was yesterday. We already told you some of them. MTW beating MIBR 25-5. That's a new score. And also Crack Clan beat EG, the team that were tipped to come back into this tournament. Their first tournament in a couple of years after being in the CGS, of course, and now under EG rather than Complexity. And things not going that great for them. They've lost to Crack Clan. Their first game against X3O was 16-14. So maybe EG not as strong as people were expecting. No,
but there's still so much talent in that lineup. It's a difficult challenge to write them off. That is a team that have got American all-stars in it, that have history and experience dating back a long time, and it's a hard thing to say they're not playing well. It's just difficult. Because the admin there had to do a little bit.
Just runs through everyone and kicks heads.
Hurdle race over the top. We should have got that on camera. EG are up next on stage, of course, as well. So we'll get a chance to see them in the flesh in not too long. Looks like we're going to get the knife round underway soon. There's been a few technical glitches and whatnot, but we are now all ready to rock and roll. Even you and I were able to get in the server and have a frag around with these guys.
Yeah, and actually Pan challenged into a knife round, and he killed me.
He's clearly more skilled with the knife than you are. Yeah, I got 4 frags. I was quite chuffed with that.
Well, at least he was fair. Last time I jumped into a game, a DreamHack with mouse sports, and 6 just kept buying flashes and flashing me the whole time, and I couldn't do anything.
And you claim that's not fair.
It's not
Here
fair.
We go. We're going to start the knife round. If you've not seen Alternate before this weekend, Joe, what should we be looking out for?
Certainly kind of a mixed bag, really, our Alternate. We've obviously got Roman, who returns to the Alternate lineup. He's been fantastic, in my opinion, the whole weekend, and I think he'll continue to be as well. Pan, of course, along with Roman, are 2 very stable players, solid fraggers that will always get those kills in. Moon, same kind of style. Aprox, though, is the AWP player, a real flary player, if you like, and he's very exciting to watch. We get the knife round underway, of course. It will decide which team starts on which side. And at the moment, we are kill for kill. Roman R actually picks up 2 before Pan and Moon go down to solo, and it's now down to just a 1-man. It is Roman versus LSW, the 2 newer players in both lineups. And LSW will be stabbed up there. Roman goes in and finishes it off. And Alternate will take the the knife round, and will choose, of course, that stronger CT side. Toss, what kind of advantage do you think this gives to Alternate?
A very good opportunity for them to mount pressure on their opponents. It's much easier to defend this map than it is to attack it, and from their perspective, that means that they can really ask a big question of WeMadeFox, because when Fnatic put pressure on them, I wasn't convinced by WeMadeFox. I felt they buckled under pressure.
Well, for me, WeMade played really strange in that game on Nuke. They didn't use their usual aggressive style. They did a few rounds, mainly the ones that they won. 6-0 it started off. But after that, they kind of settled in and played really standard, and they were getting picked one by one, and that's where Fnatic really got into the game, really started to pick up those rounds. and of course then went on to win the game. So Alternate have had their team chat, and we are about to get into this game. Actually, Sigur's wearing the headset over there as well, so he'll be talking to his team as Paul from WeMadeFox did in the last one. And what do you think's kind of a good score on this map? What do you think the scoreline is going to look like after the 30 rounds?
Well, the pistol round is the equalising factor on this, but I would expect Alternate, if you ignore the pistol round and the conversion from that, and you take the 12 subsequent rounds, I'd expect Alternate to take 11 of them.
Yeah, I mean, WeMade obviously start off on T side, the harder side here on Train, and pistol round is an important one for them. I mean, maybe more so than Alternate, because once both teams get onto that gun round in round 4, I think that obviously from that point of view, when the teams are even with weapons, this map of course favours the CT side, so that should go to Alternate. But I mean, if WeMade are able to pick up that pistol and of course the 2 afterwards, that will really open up the game for them and kind of give them something to aim at from there on. At the moment, WeMade are spread out quite thinly. As you can see, Bale is in team middle. He's got 2 more players from WeMade there with him. The other 2 are actually going to make a move out of ladder, so it is an outside push here. Great grenade coming out from Alternate, and WeMade will now push into this bomb site. Bale goes up onto the sniper deck as Romanar will pick off Termi. Bale still watching out here. Spots one down towards the 6th train as Pan's grenade comes in as well. And again, Alternate's grenades really, really on form. Glow will reply with 1 and 2. Great stuff from Glow. Here's the last man alive, though. He has to find 3 more. It has to be an ace as that grenade explodes right next to Glow. Surely he's going to be picked off. He will be picked off by Pan, and that will be Diffuse coming in, and Alternate attacks pick up the pistol round.
Yes, they do, and it makes it now a very, very difficult first half for the WeMadeFox side. They're in trouble from the word go. Remember, just to illustrate how CT-sided this map can be, MTW played MYM the other day. MYM, who came 3rd in the European final, so it was a 1st versus 3rd game. MYM didn't win a single round on T-side against MTW at that point. So that illustrates the difficulty that WeMadeFox have got now, and Alternate are a side that took MTW to 15 rounds on this. So we'll see. Bale opens up the fragging though, and that's a very positive sign as the players converge, making their way now out into the open, waiting on someone coming through. The Alternate players very aware that there's that AK, and they want to get in on the bomb site and get some close range action so that they can prevent anyone from using that AK. Roman comes up with the frag onto Termi, but Bale delivers a great frag onto Romanar. Now Bale will make his way through that middle train. He's the man that can make this happen for them, but meanwhile Alternate are picking off his teammates 1 by 1. It's 3 on 2. Glow is going to stick as close to Bale as he possibly can. No, he's not. He's going to go and get himself a frag on the moon. 2 versus 2. WeMadeFox could spin this game right on its head right now. Glow's only got 7 points of health, and he's not been able to collect a weapon. Bale's gone down to Pan, and now Glow is in trouble. Misses his first shot, and that puts the icing on the cake for what was an expensive round, but profitable round from Alternate.
Yeah, of course, WeMadeFox managed to get the bomb down in the first round. They had the money to buy there in the second, so that's exactly what they did. Of course, this will now be eco for WeMadeFox. They have no money to play with. Will, of course, therefore be on a total save. Maybe a few grenades mixed in there, but at the moment they are making what looks like a 5-man push straight down into the white holes and into that inner site. I'm going to watch Roman because he's the one that will come face to face with WeMadeFox here any second. He backs away there, will eventually go out. He finds Termi and LSW. The rest are going to be there around. Moon will back him up onto the ladder. Roman switches out to the USB, takes down Solo, and well, that will be seemingly easy for Alternate, and they go 3-0 up.
Yes, they do. First buy round for WeMadeFox now. And this is their first opportunity to really do some damage to Alternate. If it's going to happen, it's perhaps going to come from WeMade in one of the, I guess you could say, different strategies that the Koreans often bring out. We often see something from them that we don't, all the always see from the others. In the first match against Fnatic, we saw them go for the lower B bomb site defuse on Nuke, even though the bomb wasn't planted. But the frags come in. Glow gets one back before Romanar comes in on Termi. We're right at 3-on-4 in favor of Alternate here as they look to pick up some frags. Romanar gets himself that one in onto Solo, and now LSW and Glow must go it alone. They open up with the frag onto Roman, and it leaves just Moon and Romanar to do the damage, and they start going about that job well. They get the first frag. LSW on his own and only 25 points of health to play with, now looks to make his way through. Waits on the left of that bomb train. You can see the bomb just down there, and he can't reach out and get it. He's got it, but he's got someone on top of him. It's Moon, and Alternate pick up the first Byron.
This for Alternate right now is really good. I mean, WeMadeFox managed to afford the weapons in that second round. They lost that. They lost the weapons in the fourth round. Well, back to Eco they go. Due to that second round buy, they can't afford to buy 2 times in a row. So WeMadeFox may well just go for that rush straight into the inner sight once again. It certainly looks that way. And therefore, we're going to watch Moon, because he's the man that will come up against this push. Or not, as WeMadeFox actually decide maybe the ladder is the better way to go. Here they go. LSW will continue on to the outer side of Prox. Pan and Moon all opening up here with huge frags. Romanar team killing Pan there at the end. Not sure what happened. Pan did get the frag onto Solo, and that will be the end of that round. 5-0, Alternate flawless so far here against WeMadeFox. And if they keep this up, WeMadeFox are going to struggle. It's going to be buy, save, and before they know it, they could find themselves, well, MTW styled.
Yeah, they can find themselves in a big problem. There's a bit of an all-star crowd out here as well. I can see some of the SK players, some of the EG players, and faculty players all looking on to see what is up for grabs, what WeMadeFox can bring, whether they can do anything against this Alternate side. They've not seen too many glimmers of hope from them. In fact, all they've seen is more of the same as Alternate rack up the frags one by one. LSW comes back in with one. It's only going to be short-lived as a Prox delivers the crucial blow onto him, but Bale is the last man standing for WeMadeFox, makes his way into that lower train yard, and Moon pops his head out, and the Germans are flying. 6-0.
6-0, no answer yet from WeMadeFox. Tosspot, what do you think WeMadeFox has to do? Because Alternate at the moment don't seem to have a hole anywhere in their defense.
Well, first of all, WeMadeFox haven't got any frags from Solo and Termi, the 2 most experienced players on this lineup. Globale and LSW between them have got the 10 frags that WeMadeFox have got. That's a big problem, and that's something that will have to be resolved if they're to win this one. But I think they should keep it simple. I think they should try some 5-man area pushes and just take control of one area.
Bale will grenade out to the end of White Holes, and there's a split so far for WeMadeFox. They've got 2 men watching down towards the end of Ivy, 2 men in White Holes. Solo is watching here into the outer yard with a Galil. So that Galil shows you that money is just not good. It's not on hand at the moment for WeMadeFox. Well, to get that money back in their favor, they're going to have to take rounds. At the moment, Alternate show no signs of letting up with their defense. They've got 3 men defending the inner side right now. As Glow drops the smoke down, just making a bit of noise there to maybe distract that Alternate defense. He will come back into things. The rest of WeMadeFox, as you can see, Solo at one side. The rest of them are stacking up here on Ivy. They are going to finally make that push in. Let's see if Alternate can hold on to this. They do move around. Glow will take down a Prox. WeMadeFox open up the round with a nice frag there, but Pan will reply. Solo goes down. That was up on top of the sniper deck. As the grenades are thrown out by LSW. He's probably going to get peeked here any second. Flashes tossed up there as well for the Koreans. Termi and Bale will take down Pan and Moon. Looks like this could be the first round. Bale with his second. Last man is Roman. He managed the 1 frag onto LSW. Termi was watching, and that will finally be WeMadeFox on the scoreboard.
Yeah, good work from WeMadeFox there. Basically what they did was rush down the white hallways and create enough noise that set 3 people up at that inner site. It made it very, very difficult when they had to rotate, because actually what happened was there were 3 players then back at the other entrance from WeMadeFox who would go on in up the Ivy walkway, and they walked in and there was no resistance. And that made it easy for them once they had control of the area. It's very similar to what I suggested they should do. Take control of one place. Or, in this round, die at the hands of Pan. He's got himself 2 frags. They've Alternate have got 3. It leaves just Termi and Bale left up. And Termi's gone. Bale is doing a runner because he is the last man standing. He doesn't know what he's going to do. He's 1 versus 4 with the bomb and charging down the Ivy Alley because, well, that looks like a pretty place to die. Moon is going to make his way around the corner. Bale fires off some opening shots. Doesn't connect with the frag, but at worst certainly scared the living daylights out of Roman R, who was the man he was chasing. Bale finds himself back. But this is going to be another round 2 alternate. They're going to go up 7-1. But perhaps signs of life from WeMadeFox having won that round.
Yeah, certainly. They got that one on the board. That was an important round for them, mainly for their confidence and, of course, their money situation. We'll see if they can build on that one here. It looks like this one will be going to alternate. Though Roman has gone down. Bale doing a good job here. He's only got 28 points of health. And as he comes around the corner, Moon was watching. And alternate have this on lockdown. Of course, we saw alternate yesterday playing CT side of train with 3 AWPs against MTW.
They did. One of them was picked up. They never actually bought 3. They kept the 3rd that they picked up and ran with it until it died, and it proved to be unbeatable.
11 rounds in a row for alternate yesterday against MTW on CT side of train. So we know they can do it, and if you can do that to MTW, you certainly can do it to WeMadeFox, and that's what alternate are looking for. There's a big push here onto that inner side. Here comes Moon. He gets 1, but Termi gets in there fast. It's an eco round for WeMadeFox, and you can tell the way that the frags are raining in for alternate. And actually, the last man standing will be Solo. He's shut down by a prox. If Fuse can come in, well, that round will go to alternate once again. It'll make the score 8-1, but you know, on the eco, job done. Score update, Tosspot.
Fnatic have defeated Next 3-0. They lead currently by 22 rounds to 6. There are 2 left in that. SK Gaming are playing Mirror at the moment. That's 13-8 in favor of SK. MTW have already beaten MIBR by 25 rounds to 5. MYM defeated Gravitas 19 rounds to 3. And Team EG lost to Crack Clan 13 rounds to 7. Here we go. LSW leads the assault into Roman's territory. And Roman is going to see a lot of action any second now. 2 rush out from the lower area. In fact, Roman perhaps not going to see too much because Glow's gone down by a prox. WeMadeFox find themselves in trouble. Their diversion hasn't worked. They've got 3 players with the bomb and 1 at the Ivy Alley. Roman did leave this position, though Moon's come in to help him. And here come WeMadeFox, nading down into that lower site. And will make their entry now. Into the site they go. Bale will lead it for them. A snail's paced rush from WeMadeFox. Roman is just meters away from where Bale is currently as he sits waiting. He's got Moon for backup as well, does Roman. That's that AWP shot you just heard rattling off in the background. Prox delivers the frag onto Solo. That's on the other train yard. Now full rotation called by alternate. Moon delivers the frag onto Termi. Before it's Bale, not with 1 but 2 big frags. Prox and Pam both shut down coming out of the Z hallways. Moon follows suit. Roman R's now 1-on-2 as LSW gets that frag. Roman R with Bale behind him, LSW to his left, and Bale strikes him down. A hat-trick for Bale, a crucial round for WeMadeFox. With 5 left in the half, the score is 8-2.
Bale totally made that round there for WeMadeFox. He got into that site early and he pushed aggressively. And alternate, you could tell by the way they reacted, weren't ready for that. They thought they were going to plant the bomb, sit back. But obviously WeMadeFox decided to go that little bit more aggressive, and it totally paid off for them. Let's see if they can continue this. Like we said, 5 rounds remaining in this first half. And again, Bale has run very, very quickly down towards that inner sight. We'll see if he continues along the way. Like we said, alternate are up 8 rounds to 2 in this one. WeMadeFox at the moment are pushing out onto the outer yard as well. That was via the ladder room there. WeMadeFox may make a bit more of a push. I'm going to get around to Moon because he'll be watching. Solo and Glow will both pick up frags. Termin takes down Moon. This looks like another WeMadeFox round. It's 5 versus 3. Sorry, 4. No, 3. No, 5. Wow. It's because I'm still showing on their side in HLTV. It's throwing me off. Roman takes down Glow as well. It's now 2 men left alive for alternate.
I'm confused.
Yeah. I just counted to 5. Roman looking like he will save his weapon, of course. Losing 2 in a row for alternate can be dangerous as far as the money goes. So really in this situation, 2 on 4, it's not worth trying to get over to that site in the time before it goes off. Getting the 3 kills, getting the defuse just probably wouldn't happen. They'd rather keep hold of these guns. LSW will take down a Proc, so they're going to put the pressure on Roman. He's picked off by Termi, and a great bit of pressure at the end there from WeMadeFox.
Yeah, most definitely. Good stuff from the Koreans, who have now pulled up 3 rounds in this half and finding holes in alternate. The word momentum was actually created to describe WeMadeFox. So let's see whether they're able to live up to their definition. Having won 2, they'll now look to make it 3, and they open up with a frag onto a Prox. Romanar and Pan are making a move through the middle train yard as the 3 of them on an eco will edge their way forward. Moon is on the Pop Dog car. Roman has got himself a frag and probably a weapon in just a moment. And that could change the complexity of this round. Yes, Pan's collected the weapon. They've got it and they're retreating, and they're going to set themselves up on a site if they can. Now they've got something to defend with. Pan there. LSW is going to be the first man they see. Pan's not got really the health, though, to be playing this dangerous game. And LSW charges around the corner, gets 2 frags, and Solo down. Romanar, all that's left, and not standing anymore. 8-4. The Koreans have picked up 3 in a row.
Again, it was LSW that really opened up in that round. He's been really, on top of his form in the last 2 games, in my opinion. I'll bring you some more score updates in just a second here. And, of course, there are some more games going on. 13 rounds to 8, SK over Mirror at the moment.
And everything else was finished by this one. Fnatic X Rio finished 24 rounds to 6.
It's a huge win again for Fnatic. So they're 2-0 actually in the group stage. Score in this game, 8 rounds to 4. 3 more to go. Bale picks off Roman. Reply from Moon. That's a crucial frag at a crucial time there for alternate. Moon will find his second onto LSW as he is smoked out at the back of that site. 1 man will be peeking him. That's Bale, who doesn't make a mistake with that shot. He takes Moon straight out. Roman will come in for support as well. Makes it 2. The bomb is planted, but surely they'll be able to recover from this. Only 1 man stands. It is Solo with an AWP. And well, he's defending from range. A man is on the bomb. Solo peaks, takes down Romanar. Pan was watching. And well, this will go to alternate.
Yes, it will. And alternate are going to pick themselves up around that they needed. They needed to stop that rot. They need to make sure when they get to half-time, they've got double figures. And double figures only comes by winning 1 of the next 2 rounds. As long as they're in that position, then it's still harder than it should have been, considering how much they have dominated their opponents, but not truly the case yet, as the halftime scoreline tells the true story, rather than the one that your eyes are telling you that alternate have been a lot better than WeMadeFox. Charging on down, Roman's going to be in on the action in just a second as we find him He's got Koreans to the right of them, and he finds the frag. It's Bale that leads the assault for WeMade. They power down the door and now make their way in toward the site. Alternate with a 4-man rotation onto that lower A train yard. It will be Glow who nades across. Bombs planted. Aprox is the man that has to watch the back because the Koreans are flanking as well. Solo gets one. Moon gets in on the action as Pan claims the frag. Roman are now watching the 6 because of the frag that Solo found behind them. But Moon's AWP has got himself a big frag. Bale in on Pan makes this a difficult defuse for Roman R. He's watching to see where Bale comes. He's landed an excellent grenade and Moon's covered him. And Ultimate have picked up a brilliant round, having lost that first man, lost the bomb site versus 5 players. That 4-man rotation was executed with precision.
Yeah, the grenades as well from Roman R were really nice, up towards the back entrance, the top entrance, and he knew that was going to happen. One of his team members, I forget who it was, kind of had a bit of a duel up there, did the damage. The nade went in, wrestled off the kill, and well, Roman R could hold on to the defuse while Moon gave him some cover. The score 10 rounds to 4. Let's see how WeMadeFox can reply to that round. It's the first one in a while that they've lost. Flashes will go over the top. Roman R will get the first kill. Pan comes in with a second. Solo only has himself a Galil this round. Money a little bit tight there after losing. Glow is down as well. Well, Solo only on his own now, and he will be taken down by Aprox in the end. Did manage a couple of kills, but it's all in vain with it being the last kill, last round of the half. So 11-4 top spot at halftime. Alternate now, and I kind of get bored of saying this, but just to reiterate, this pistol for Alternate could mean that they're basically game over.
That's true, but because WeMadeFox is such a momentum team, if they get going on CT side on train, I could see them being a team who could put 13, 14 rounds up the board, and that would win the match for them. I think WeMadeFox are very much still in this game.
Well, let's not forget that yesterday as well, a similar scoreline, really, in the game between, obviously, Alternate and NTW in the grand final, where they came all the way back in that one. That was actually 11-4 as well at the half. Yeah, I mean, we saw Alternate do it yesterday, 11 rounds in a row, actually, it was. There's no reason, really, why WeMadeFox can't do that as well, but they have to get off to the good start. They have to get the confidence from the pistol round. But to figure out what Alternate are going to change, if anything, or how happy they're feeling, Matt will be able to tell us a little bit more. He's on the stage with a manager from Alternate.
Well, it's been a fantastic half so far, and ich liebe Team Alternate. I mean, what players have been instrumental for you guys in this round?
Well, all 5 players. For sure, though. We got great team play here. We showed it in the last tournament, and now we keep on going.
And we had high expectations for the Koreans going into this event, but they don't seem to be fulfilling those expectations. What do you think they need to do differently? They've been playing very aggressively, but they just haven't put a dent in the scoreboards.
Well, playing aggressively is often not enough. They changed their roster 2 weeks before this tournament, so I think they just have to practice a lot and keep on practicing team play.
Well, thanks for your time. The next round is kicking off, so let's go back to a commentary booth.
Thank you, Matt. And well, I'm not sure where he got his hat from. Oh, there we go. So,
We're back.
We're back.
It's a lovely hat, isn't it?
It looks like he's fresh from the farm, and his German's certainly not improving either.
Ooh, are.
Matt should stick to English, that's for sure. So, we are going to get the restarts in anytime soon, and we shall get this one underway. Like we said, 11 for the score in favour of Alternate. Good, solid CT round from them.
It was, but I'm concerned. I think WeMadeFox could take this. I believe in the fact that when they do pick up a round, many, many more will follow. Pistol can make sure that any momentum will have to be very, very quick. But if they don't win it, I think WeMadeFox will win the match if they win the pistol. I'm going to put it out there.
A bold statement. We'll see how that one goes. Alternate, of course, on T side. And interesting defense actually from WeMadeFox. They've got 3 men on the inside with 1 just waiting at the end of Whitehall. So an inner push from alternate now, I'd have to say would be, well, maybe not that successful. I'd imagine that WeMadeFox have that scenario covered. Alternate continue to push. Here come WeMadeFox. And as Roman R goes down, that's called in. And they are going to rotate straight down ladder into that outer side. Are WeMadeFox going to follow them? I can't believe they didn't kind of predict that one coming on and move around through the Z hallways as well. And they're all kind of bunched up in there. A HE grenade in that spot would really do some nice damage right now. But the bomb is planted. Solo comes around. Pan will fall. Let's see if they can come back into this round. Solo gets him second. It's Bale taking down a prox there as well. And now Moon is the last man standing. He gets the 1 frag. He's looking for more. Glow will take him down. The bomb was being defused anyway. And the pistol round goes to WeMadeFox. That's their lifeline.
They've won the match. Trust me, mark my words. WeMadeFox, very good work from them there. But also from alternate, it was very much a read and react attack. They sent 4 people inside. They had a look. They didn't like what they saw, so they instantly rotated. Good stuff from them. And on another day, that may have been more successful. It wasn't, and now Solo and Glow are going to have themselves a lot of action here as Glow decides to dart back. He will nade in, poke his head around the corner. Alternate have just waited away from those nades, and let's see. Alternate are charging down. Solo backs away, spies the jersey of them, and he and Glow will go to work, frag after frag. A prox is going to stop the rot with a frag back, but it may be too little too late. No, certainly not. A prox has got himself one in on Solo. Goes to plant the bomb. LSW, cometh the hour, cometh the man.
Again, LSW really hitting the right shots at the right time. He seems to be, well, good at timing that kind of thing. You know, we saw him on Nuke against Fnatic. Although they didn't win that game, he had some very promising moments where he really did a lot of damage and definitely scared Fnatic a little bit. The score, of course, now is 11 rounds to 6. Well, let's take a look around and see if Alternate have bought. They have. So, guns are in the hands of the Germans. Solo will remove that gun from Roman. Oh, their Moon's actually up on Sniper Deck. He's managed to pick off Termi as well here. He's looking for more as well. Down towards that bomb train. He knows there's a man there. He will toss a grenade in. As LSW picks off Pan. Bale will get one of his own as well. It's not looking good for Alternate. They're down to just this 2 men, Roman and Moon. Roman has got himself 1. Solo returns with the AWP. And, well, it's 3 versus 1. Solo gets another. A fantastic display there from Solo.
Yes, very good from him. And it's going to force a tricky situation for the T side, having bought up on the second round. It means they won't be doing much here in the fourth. So WeMadeFox's momentum will continue as they will now face off against another alternate attack pusher down the inside. Alternate have tried to do this on a number of occasions. Solo double AWP frag. Glow finishes it off with 3. And that's the end of alternate. And it is now 4. It is now 11-8. And this is dangerous for the Germans.
It is, because WeMadeFox now can get confident. They're on that CT side, and on train it is easier. It is definitely the easier side to work with. As, apparently Reedmore's been hit by millions of people right now, so it's down. Solo will take a peek up there, making sure that no one's edging their way through those white holes. I think he saw the top of a head there as well, as he just looked away. There is Roman Art down there at some point as well, I think just off to the right of where Solo is looking. The rest of Alternate doing a bit of damage inside the Z hallway. Solo will rattle off a shot but doesn't hit his target. Still Alternate set up there. Solo again will spot a man but not getting the frag, and here comes a grenade from Roman R. Perfectly placed from Alternate. Glow is now inside of that inner sight, and he's only got 10 health points. He has to use the element surprise in this situation, and they have to rotate now. do WeMadeFox if they want to hold this one off. Alternate, for my liking, a little bit too slow. They've hung back just maybe a little bit too long. And they're waiting for the smoke to clear, actually, at the top of this left-hand entrance to that inner site. They now have 2 men defending on that inner site, the WeMadeFox. And Alternate, slowly but surely, will come around. Termi's moving his way up ladder at the moment. And he's probably going to find a prox if he decides to actually come up that ladder. There goes Termi underneath Romanar. Romanar didn't spot him, but Alternate are pushing down now into this inner side. Pan will pick off Bale. Termi was, like I said, underneath there. The bomb has been dropped in a horrible position. Termi came up the ladder. He was watching Moon, and Alternate now really struggle. Termi takes down Roman, and it's a 1 versus 2, and it's 4 frags for Termi. He's looking for the ace. The time, of course, running out here. And Pan decides, I'm not going to go for that. I'm not going to rush into that. I'm just going to save my weapon. But top spot, just too slow from Alternate.
Let's put it this way. If Alternate had gone in when they got that frag, that HE frag, Glow only had 10 points of health, and WeMadeFox waited another 10 seconds before they rotated. Alternate would have won that round because they were effectively 5-on-3. They would have won it. We'd be saying, well done, you're back in the ascendancy. But now we're saying it's 11-9. And WeMadeFox are looking good. But Alternate, to their credit, are asking questions of the Koreans, and they're making it difficult. Termi in that last round showing all of his years of experience. Sat at the bottom of that ladder, delivered both the bomb and 4 players, effectively winning that round on his own. He preyed on the indecision of their opponents. Bale gets one. Pan! Oh, can you believe it? Lovely double frag. Solo's the latest victim. Now as Alternate will make their way through. Approx, Pan and Romanar versus Bale and Termi. Can Termi come up big for WeMadeFox again? He's only got 26 points of health, and he doesn't have the backup of Bale, who, for the life of me, I can't understand why has gone walkies, but Termi's got 1 more frag. Can he end a second? He's certainly done some damage to, I think it was Pan, but Approx and Pan will now go for this bomb. Bale is chiming in with a few shots from afar, but I feel Bale deserted Termi there right when he needed him the most. And Bale is now in real trouble. Nades down, looks to force out the movement of the German players. The bomb's, of course, on the other side of this train. He continues to fire on through, takes some damage. Isn't going to get out of this one with the bomb because he's only got 2 points of health. The bomb continues to tick away. If he can get away with a weapon, he'll count himself lucky. But Approx is going to be coming right around that corner any second now as well. And the Germans have got around. They're back in business. It is 12 rounds to 9. Guys, are you going to cheer your team on? No. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Alternate said yesterday, you know, 40% better they play when the crowd are cheering. So you guys probably should make some noise. Otherwise, well, Alternate may lose a game here. They only lost 2 games in the, 3 games in the Continental Finals. 1 in the group stage and 1 in the upper bracket. And of course the grand final as well. And at the moment, they don't want to do that. They want to kind of go through this group without any problems. Bale has got himself up onto sniper deck. I think that round could make a difference to the confidence of Alternate. He can kind of put the wind back in their sails and maybe push them over the finish line. I don't think it's a case of Alternate taking lots of rounds in a row. I think that, you know, those rounds will come in dribs and drabs if they come at all for the Germans. And they are taking it very, very slow once again. They've not found those initial kills that they wanted. And they're going to have to go into that lower bomb site and face this ferocious orb of Solo. They've also got Glow to face in there as well. And for me, Glow's been fantastic so far this half for WeMadeFox. Actually, Solo will hold that AWP on towards the upper entrance. As he flashes back, Pan, Moon, and the rest of Alternate have actually come around the other entrance. Glow is just sat underneath the train, and he will wait for the men to come around him. He finally chimes up from behind, picks off 1. Pan will take down Bale. Glow can't see because of the smoke. And well, Alternate are spread very thinly here. Pan goes down. Glow will continue to fire from the train. He does take down Moon as well. And now alternate, well, they were so fragmented. Now Prox would be the last man standing. It does go down. WeMadeFox put another one bouncing straight back from that round that alternate managed to take.
Yes, good work from WeMadeFox. Very quickly stopping any momentum put against them, making sure that, oh, really, we can forget about that one round alternate one. WeMadeFox back on track. The train is on the track still for WeMadeFox. Pardon the horrible map-related pun. As now alternate must lead their assault down the inner siders again. They favored this on, what, 4 or 5 of the 7 that we've played. We'd like to see them vary it up a bit, but they are on an eco, so it does offer them an excuse this time. It offers Glow the excuse to welcome 4 frags. LSW seals the ace off his toes, but good play from WeMadeFox. 7-1 in the second half.
Seals the deal or steals the thunder?
You choose.
I think he's still stealing his thunder, personally. LSW at the moment is bottom of the scoreboard, but I don't think that really does that guy justice. You know, he's been playing great in the 2 games we've seen him in so far. The score, of course, at the moment is 7-1 in this second half, which makes it 11 rounds to 12 in favor of alternate.
And that is a dangerous scoreline for alternate now.
Yeah, once they get level, you know, I think the heads might go down and things will turn a little bit sour for them. As Roman continues to sit back here at the end of Ivy, there may be a push coming in. At the moment, Solo is watching into Ivy, so when alternate, or if alternate make that move, they're going to find it very, very difficult, I think, to get back from Solo, because he's been one of the stronger players this second half. The flashes do go in. Roman will dart around the corner. Solo will pick him up. Well, Solo gets straight back into position there. Termi going to work as well. Pan has to find frags as he goes around this corner. LSW is watching from behind. He takes down 2. Moon is now the last one for the Germans. He's coming around here from Ivy. Will get the frag onto LSW, but he has lots more to find. 4 remaining members here. Bale will hold on to the 6th train and will get the kill at the end of it. So WeMadeFox will tie us up. The score 12 rounds to 12. We're getting into the final few, and this game getting really exciting now.
What a brilliant crossfire that was coming out of the Ivy alleyway from the WeMadeFox defenders there. Really made those frags easy. Great team fragging action by the Koreans. We are all tied up. It is 12-12, and the Germans are on an eco, so the Koreans should take the lead in this round. We'll see whether that is the case. Funneling down the ladder and now out in towards that top train yard. Bale and Termi find frag after frag. 3 down. Make it 4. Make it 5. WeMadeFox are washing alternate away. And well, Roman and Roman R, who have been the strongest 2 players for alternate over the past 4 days, have just 1 frag each this second half.
13 rounds to 12. WeMadeFox have that lead now. The 9-1 in this second half on CT side, which, as we said, it's not uncommon to see those huge scores coming in. I mean, NCW 15, MYM 0 kind of springs to mind right now. Of course, alternate do have that 1 on the board. We will be playing all 30 rounds, but of course the first team to 16 is the winner. Roman peeks down in towards the C hallways. No one is actually there at the moment. Roman R will take down Bale, and finally alternate open a round with a kill in their favor. It seems that every single round we've seen them in so far, they've lost the first man, and that could really change things. Termi and Solo will reply though, and that will change how this round goes. And again, alternate's heads go down, and they are now only 2 men left standing. A Proctor's grenade bounces around, catches Termi as it blows up. The bomb is down on the floor, and Pan doesn't know where the rest of these CTs are. He knows there's probably someone around there. He joins up with his teammate. Solo will pick Pan off. Now the last man standing is a Prox. He's on the 6th train ladder. And still can't spot anyone from WeMadeFox, finally he does. It was LSW who was in a weird position there, just stood out in the open, kind of gave that frag away. But Proc still has lots to do. Glow will actually come in behind from Electric Box. WeMadeFox go up to 14 rounds to the 12 of Alternate. We have a score update as well from SK Mirror. The score is 12-11.
12-11.
Mirror my tip to kind of upset in this tournament. And I think if it's one of the big teams to get beaten against Mirror, I think SK could be that team. They haven't impressed me this tournament, or the Continental Finals of Europe either.
No, they didn't. Although, for my money, though, not to disagree with you, but I don't think Mirror have impressed either in the European finals. Anyway, Alternate are in trouble here, but Pan is getting them out of it. 2 frags onto Bale and LSW. Put Alternate up by a man here. They need to convert that into a round, as they are 2 rounds away from defeat. And that would not please this large German crowd here who are all cheering their team on to victory if they can. WeMadeFox side have taken the bait that I think Alternate have offered, which is a 2-man double split, 2 going down the inner white hallways and the bomb going up Ivy, but it's going to be spotted, and Moon gets the frag onto Termi. Now, though, Moon decides, well, if we've been spotted, then we're going to take the bomb somewhere else. Aprox doesn't really care about any of that. He just gets some frags, and that leaves Solo on his own. 40 seconds to hold on to that orb. Alternate are going to get around on the board here. Very, very important that they do. It will pull the score back to 14 rounds to 13. And we twist and turn as Alternate cling on to life in this game.
Yeah, like I said before, I don't think that Alternate were ever going to put so many rounds together. It was more of a case of, crawling over that finish line rather than sprinting over it. And that could still happen, of course. We still have a good 4 rounds to go. It still could be won, but to win this game, Alternate now have to win every single round.
And the way that this game has gone, WeMadeFox have won 5 in a row, Alternate win 1, and then that's been repeated. They can't allow that to happen again.
It will be Moon to finish things off, and the crowd do get a little bit louder. You probably need to be a little bit louder than that so that Alternate can hear you, but there is still the opportunity for Alternate to win this game. They need the 3 remaining rounds to take it 16-14. There's still that window of opportunity for both of these teams to win the game. Well, this round could decide whether Alternate can even win or not, because if WeMadeFox is to go to 15, of course, no overtime. We're in the group stage, so a draw can happen as well. But I don't think either of these teams would be all that ecstatic with the draw. At the moment, it looks like an eco round. No, it's not from Alternate. Of course not. They won the last round. Now they peek out to the back of that inner train yard. Flashes will come around as Moon takes the ladder. They need to get this bomb down. Actually, Aprox will be picked off. I think he was holding the bomb. He was. I just don't understand that from Alternate. He's pushed really heavily in there. Aprox was carrying the bomb. Now it's down in a horrible position with cover from WeMadeFox.
It is. WeMadeFox are shifting their defense around. Pan is watching the back, and there's no one there. He's not got any health to do anything, but you're right. Wrong priorities from Alternate, and they may well pay the price.
I think Aprox may have just pushed this game straight into the hands of WeMadeFox. I mean, that's just a weird thing. At least drop the bomb if you're going to go that aggressive. I mean, you don't want to take it with you. Now Alternate know that this is a difficult situation. Pan will get clipped. Roman is actually down there. He's making the move to get in. Roman with 1. LSW will get back. Bale will go down to Pan as well. It's all on LSW for WeMadeFox. Well, Alternate still have to get around and still collect that bomb. Moon and Pan are moving in. LSW picks up Pan. He's looking for the second. He's still got 38 HP. Moon has 89. That bomb has been picked up. Moon will take it. And he keeps Alternate in the game. 2 rounds to go. Alternate can still take this one.
And I'll tell you what, when you make a mistake and you've still got the opportunity to come back, there's one thing that can get you out of it. It's class. And that frag from Roman and the subsequent ones from Aprox were world-class frags that could change the game. We are at a 14-13 scoreline. There's still a great deal to be had here. And Alternate is showing signs of life. For the first time on their T side, they've won 2 in a row. But Bale rips the life away from Roman R. A Prox, a Pan, they find themselves the frags, and Alternate are flying here. Glow and LSW are the last 2 up, and LSW makes it just Glow. He's 1 on 4, and Alternate are going to tie this game up unless Glow can do something about it. He walks his way out into trouble, opens up the fragging with 1 onto Pan, who's been a real thorn in the side. He leads the frag count for Alternate, unsurprisingly. And well, now Glow is between a rock and the hardest place he'll be today, because Moon, Aprox, and Roman are all lined up waiting for him, and they find the frag. Alternate tie the game up, and the masters of the 16-14 have got their 14.
They have their 15 even.
Yes.
I said we just can't count. 11 plus 4 equals 15. So this is game point now for Alternate. We have 2 outcomes. Alternate win or we see a draw. It all comes down to this round. I'm going to quickly take a look at WeMadeFox and see how their money is. As you can see, they have the weapons and certainly they have the skill to do this. Alternate have slowed things right down. They need to get that opening frag and really open up one of these bomb sites before moving in. They don't want to go too hastily. Actually, the flashes will go down. Alternate are going to go for the push into that inner bomb site. One man's there. Solo will be taken down after picking off Pan. And now they have to get the bomb down. This time, they can't afford to drop it in a stupid place. And Roman will make sure that that happens. And actually, this is looking good for Alternate. Roman R picks up another one. It's all on Bale to save the day for WeMadeFox. He's got pressure all over him right now. And well, it will be picked off by Roman. And Alternate attacks after a bad start to that second half. Win the game 16-14 for I think maybe the 4th time in the past 4 days on the stage of 16-14.
That is unbelievable stuff. WeMadeFox had the game in both hands. They could almost have jumped up and started celebrating, but Alternate pulled it away from them. Unbelievable stuff from the Germans. Very much worthy of your applause. For WeMadeFox, well, they've sent a warning sign that says they're capable of taking rounds off even Alternate, but they find themselves having lost 2 matches in a row.
Yeah, it must be hard, obviously, for WeMadeFox to kind of deal with that because they were so close for so long. They just couldn't get across there. And as I said, Alternate were never going to pick up lots and lots of rounds in that half. WeMadeFox just too strong of a team, in my opinion, for that to happen. And of course, they did, in the end, just crawl over that finish line and win it 16-14. Just the 1 round making the difference at the end. I mean, Alternate have got so much character. I couldn't pick another team that has that much character. Maybe MTW to come back in games like that where all of a sudden you're losing round after round after round, 9 rounds to 1 at one point. And well, from there it must have been hard, but of course they came back, and that's the great thing about watching Alternate. You can never write them out, and we've seen them time and time again come back.
I totally agree with you. Watching Alternate is really a joy to behold. They've given us so many great games over the past few days. Credit to them, big thank you to them even, but well, from their perspective, individually, they're at the races. They may still have a few holes in their teamwork. They may still need to improve their playbook, but individually, they're all on fire right now.
They are all on fire, and we've said this many times throughout this weekend. Matt is with possibly the happiest German in the world, again.
Well, what a monumental game and what an impeccable comeback from WeMadeFox. And I'm here with Moon. And, you know, I want to know what for you was the defining moment of that match?
I think we messed a little bit up with our strats that we wanted to play. And finally we got that push on the middle where they were offensive and we got 2 kills first. And I don't know, at that moment we were just unstoppable.
Now, WNV impressed a lot of people at the Asian Continental Finals in Chengdu. And after that, they dropped out of the tournament, and they were a major threat for WeMadeFox. Are you pleased that you don't have to face them?
Yeah, we actually saw some the game between WNV and Astro, or WeMadeFox, and well, they won pretty clearly, but I think WeMadeFox had some problems. Maybe they didn't feel good or they were a little something. And I think they are both kind of equal. And I think WeMadeFox has more experience and they are just better. And so we are just happy.
And going into this game, were you guys prepared? Had you studied many demos of Estro, or now known as WeMadeFox?
Well, actually, we saw some Dust 2 and some Inferno demos, but we didn't see any Train demos at all. And well, I thought, Train, well, I want to play Train. The others maybe thought that I messed up with the map choice, and well, we got kind of unprepared into this match, but we had the feeling, or actually we played them a lot before, and so we kind of knew their play style, and well, it just happened like they played.
So you were prepared going into this game, and I've got to say you're definitely winning over the German crowd, and I'm sure you guys are, developing a big fan base after this event. And going into your next game, what are your thoughts?
Oh well, I think we had this just amazing game right now. It's hard to focus on the next game at the moment, but we'll be prepared in like 5 or 10 minutes, and we'll just focus on the next game, forget about this game, because this day is just an amazing day for us. We have to play so much good opponents, and well, we have just to play game by game now.
Well, thanks for your time, Moon. I hope everyone's enjoying the games, and now we're going to throw it over to Daniel, who's on the stage.